Hey, hello, and good day to you, long-legged daddies, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac. Repentance. Yesterday, I rather tragically died on a Maggie run, but it was funny, so I uploaded it anyway. Today, we kill Mother. And this time we actually kill Mother. I don't say we're going to kill Mother, I don't then build an incredible run, and then, on an incredibly unnecessarily gamble, forget which item I have and blow myself up with a rocket, which, spoilers for yesterday's episode may or may not have happened. Anyway, here we are. Wow, this thing's a pain in the ass to hit. As a gentle reminder, at least for a little while I'll keep doing this. I'm playing with a controller, and for the first 99.9% of my time playing Isaac, I did not play with a controller. As a result, here we are. So, Maggie run. There could have been an argument for picking up those spirit hearts on the way out. You know how it is. Anyway, Maggie run down to Mother. So we are going to be going Angel Deals. Well, actually, it really makes no difference. I suppose we could still go Polaroid effect, couldn't we? But we will go Angel Deals because I feel like Angel Deals these days better than Devil Deals. And as a result, I think Red Hearts are equally as valuable as Spirit Heart meta used to be. Fruitcake. Well, you know how I said I'm not going to blow myself up? I hope you weren't expecting me to actually be telling the truth then, because we have taken Fruitcake, which means every single shot... It's a great damage upgrade, I won't lie to you. It means that every single shot we fire is going to have a different effect. As a result, be prepared for the occasional fire mine shot to do me in. But also be prepared for certain nice synergies to occur. What we need right now is big... Honestly, like, big tiers stat. Let's get as many tiers into play as possible, I think, at any one time. What a gamble. I like it. Honestly, I like Fruitcake as an item because it's a lot better than $3 bill, which is, here's like, random tiers effects, but you get them kind of in a protracted way. So if you end up getting Fire Mine for a little while, it's dangerous. I think Fruitcake also has a much better variety of tiers effects, doesn't it? I feel like, oh, you know what? We can get Sulfuric tiers, so we could go back and get that Tinted Rock. If I stand here and fight fire tiers for, well, a staggering amount of time, really. We'll see if we get lucky here. I very much doubt we will, but honestly, why the hell not? So... there we go. Nice. And we could do that with all the secret rooms, too, but my god, I don't know if I have the... Well, you know what? Actually, I'm starting to reassess that. Every time I say it's going to take far too long, we seem to have cracked the strategy. Anyway, yeah, I do like this item. I think it's a solid B tier item. It's got a lot of damage, a lot of potential, but you could also end up ending your own life. Particularly in situations like this, where enemies get a little bit too close. You don't want to be shooting enemies when they are that close to you, because you may just blow yourself up most of the time. A little bit of high tension to start this run off. Which I like, because, yesterday's run had no tension at all until I accidentally killed us. And let me clarify, it wasn't even in a fight or whatever. That was 100% my own fault for pushing that donation machine too far and then immediately blowing myself up with a bomb accidentally. Honestly, all around just phenomenal play. When we take this off, though, it's we're getting quite significantly through the base Isaac characters. We are going to be somewhat limited to then... Oh, we've got to take that, haven't we? Well, I don't know. We've already got 6 keys and 1 bomb. It's persuadable, but I don't think it's necessary for the time being. After that, we're down to the somewhat harder Isaac characters, I would argue. We'll still do it in what I perceive to be difficulty order. Particularly as I only just remembered yesterday that the Keeper does in fact exist, and is not a figment of my imagination. Up to which point, I had completely forgotten. Oh my god! I had completely forgotten the Keeper existed. Very nice. Yeah, I really should have left those Spirit Hearts on the floor. That was overconfidence. Being a slow and insidious killer, etc., etc., etc. Even now, the Haunt still gets me. And he always will. He's just so powerful. Careful, careful, careful. Alright, we're good. Spirit Hearts, though. Oh, we must have got a, oh, as far as I recall, though, the what's it called? Viper's Kiss? Something like Serpent's Kiss? Doesn't actually drop Spirit Hearts anymore, so it makes me wonder what exactly dropped that. Speed upgrade? Was that speed upgrade? I don't know. Range upgrade? Shot speed upgrade? What the hell was that upgrade? No idea. Full health, of course. I shouldn't have probably taken that. Health upgrade is fantastic. Paralysis. Well, hey, look, we're coming out of this floor with, honestly, a good amount of stuff. Arguably a DPS upgrade. Our health is incredible. I can't complain. Good resources, too. I'm actually recording this episode earlier than I normally would, simply because my schedule has been completely thrown off. So I recorded that Isaac episode earlier today. The one you watched yesterday, I actually recorded earlier today for me, which I don't normally do. I always, and I think it's very much a hallmark of the channel, I always want to be able to read comments before I record the next episode. Otherwise, I'm very much of the opinion, what the hell is the point of people leaving comments, eh? If I'm just going to, you know, blitz ahead anyway and bolt record. Don't like bolt recording. I think it's very unethical to do on YouTube, particularly when the comment section is so vital to a lot of channels' survival. So, anyway, today I'm breaking that cardinal rule. Simply because, I literally couldn't stay awake earlier. It was very bizarre. So I recorded Skyrim. And I recorded Isaac. And then after that, did I record just Skyrim and then record Isaac the second I woke up? Either way, that makes no difference because I'm still behind either way. So what happened was, fuck. I recorded, I basically had like 4 hours sleep. So I woke up like 4 p.m. the day before. And then, okay, got to remember that we shouldn't shoot things we're right next to with this particular setup. Yeah, I went to bed at like 4 a.m. I think I said 4 p.m. before. I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and then I woke up at like... No, it was early. It was like 2 a.m. And then I woke up at 6 a.m. and I just could not get back to sleep. So at that point, I was like, fuck it. I'll just carry on with my day. You know, I've reset my sleep schedule. Everything's good. Now, I don't necessarily want to wake up much before, honestly, midday. Because as I've talked about before, I'm up for 12 hours before I can record RimWorld. And then if you're awake for 12 hours, then you have to go to work. It's obviously a bit of a burnout. So I thought, you know what, we'll just start the day here. Skyrim's already, you know, I killed a couple of hours. Skyrim was already live at that point. Had a little bit of work to do with sorting out thumbnails and shit anyway, because I went to bed earlier than I anticipated. Again, I woke up at like 4 p.m. and then I went to bed at like 2 a.m. So I really wasn't awake. Well, I was awake for less than 12 hours. Probably also explains why I slept really, really poorly. But because I went to bed so early, because I was trying to kind of fix my sleep a little bit, it's a little bit too late to wake up, in my opinion. As a result, I didn't sleep very well at all. So I ended up with the worst of both worlds, where I offset my schedule, had to get up early to do work to catch up for the schedule I lost by going to sleep early. And then I recorded Skyrim and I was like, holy shit, I'm so tired now. I'm just going to go right back to bed. And then I went back to bed and I slept till like genuinely like fucking 6 p.m. And it's completely fucked me up. So I woke up, I immediately recorded the Isaac episode you watched yesterday. Like way ahead of, way behind schedule. Normally I record at like 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. or whatever. Midday, I should say. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to record this episode early because I actually got RimWorld done with surprising succinctness for once. I ignore you, devil. You are a stinky fella. On the subject of this Maggie run, then. We could do Dogma because I still need to unlock Tainted Maggie. But you know what? No. We've got 2 tower cards. Good God, what a mess. We'll take that full health pill. Is there anything else on this floor we got to do? Could go to the shop. There's no reason not to go to the shop. I'm going to plow on. I think we're fine. So I ended up recording the regular Isaac episode super, super late. So now I'm recording this one way earlier than I usually would. But it's going to help me get back on top of a regular schedule, if that makes sense. Just in case I get, like, a repeat of basically what happened yesterday. It means I don't have to immediately get up and record Isaac. Honestly, there's a real sweet spot for recording videos. I personally find it really difficult to wake up and immediately start recording. My brain's not in action. Especially, like, what you don't realize is your vocal cords, your voice. When you first wake up, you get kind of a morning voice, for lack of a better word, you know? I think that's very evident in videos, particularly for people who bolt record, that they'll kind of hit their stride maybe, I would say maybe like almost towards the end of their recording schedule, to be honest. The longer I'm recording for in a day, I think the better the commentary becomes, the more warmed up my brain becomes, and it's just a lot more of an easier experience, and obviously the lot better you are at talking as well, I would argue, because you are, you know, again, warmed up both mentally and physically. But if you leave it too late and bolt record too much, as a lot of people do, it becomes very obvious because you're just like completely burnt out because you've been recording for what, like 8 hours a day? I never understood why people do that. I think it leads to really inconsistent quality. Ultimately, if I wake up every day and I record RimWorld at the same time every day, sure, I have to then factor in the time spent setting up recording settings and getting, you know, getting back into quote-unquote character for the main channel. And all of that, like, it takes me a lot of time to warm up, and I do these warm-up videos on this channel as a result of that, so there's a sacrifice associated with it. But it means that the videos, I think, are at least decently consistent. Of course, not perfectly consistent. You can never have that. I just don't get why people bolt record. It's just never appealed to me. What, so you can have like a few days not doing anything, or do even more bolt recording? Well, where does it fucking end? What, do you get like 3 weeks ahead, and then what do you do? Your commenters are all talking about this thing that you've then got absolutely no context for. Like, I know a lot of, I'm not like calling anyone out, you know, obviously if it works for them, that's fantastic. What works for me, works for me, what works for them, works for them. You know, we've got different ways of approaching things, and if it works, ultimately it works. YouTube doesn't give a fuck how you do it. It's the end product that matters at the end of the day. I think a lot of people don't realize that. They put a lot of time and effort into how they do things. And when all that matters is ultimately the final result, people aren't going to judge you on how much effort or how much work goes into researching a particular thing, or how much time goes into animating a particular thing. All that matters is what they are seeing with their eyes, which is a very unfortunate side effect of, I think, why a lot of animation channels recently have been clapped. Crown of Light is fantastic with our current build, assuming we can keep ourselves some Spirit Heart safety nets there. Sad Bombs are also fantastic. Sorry, I didn't talk about Sad Bombs. Obviously, Magic Mush, fantastic. I would say Magic Mush, Sad Bombs, and Crown of Light in the current situation are all A-tier items. Well, Magic Mush, honestly, is S-tier. But the others are absolutely A-tier. Let's go to our shop then, see if we can... So what we're going to have to do then is maybe get a couple more health upgrades, but not push it any further. More options is fantastic on these alt floors as well. So what, we get the choice between 3 items, 4 items now? Maybe that's what we had on the last Maggie run, because we got a lot of stuff in there, weren't we? What's our mirror? Have I not found it yet? I guess it must be through the top here then, eh? And obviously the Lost with Crown of Light. This Lost mode that we've got is fantastic. I will go fight Rainmaker or whatever the hell he's called. Just because, I mean, we dealt with him pretty easily there. So it should be a walk in the park now. We've got some further damage upgrades. My god, this is being generous with the consumables. Oh! Damn it. We stopped being the Lost. I don't know what causes that. I think it's like a random cooldown on it. Damn. I could have placed that maybe a little bit further over and got both, but I didn't think it was worth a gamble. We'll blow a hole through here then and get the... I don't know if there's a limit to, like, maybe you can only pass through a few rooms before you transform back. Luckily, you can just go and walk into the fire ant. Was it before the shop, right? Maybe it's a time limit. I don't entirely know. Let's try that again. God damn, look at these ridiculous tiers now. These fruitcake diamonds. Which is also my drag name. It's not a very good drag name, I won't lie, but I will admit I'm not that massive expert in the in the business. Oh, this is kind of cool. Honestly, the fruitcake effects with the... Oh, I think I'll stick the stars card then, why not? The fruitcake effect with the slower shot speed is kind of nice, because it means certain shots like the one we just had there. Oh my god, Golden Horseshoe as well. So Golden Horseshoe is a chance of giving you 2 items in each item room anyway, right? How does that work with more options? And the alt floors. I don't know that any of these items all work in conjunction. Let me go look that up. Golden Horseshoe. So the way I recall Golden Horseshoe works is Golden Horseshoe is a second origin of Southern Ontario, Canada. That's not what I meant. Golden Horseshoe Ice Arc. Just default to that. Okay. Google. 15% chance for a treasure room to spawn with 2 items. Only one of the 2 items can be taken. The other will disappear. How does Golden Horseshoe work with more options? I assume they won't. And perhaps even further, maybe more there's options. Ah, there you are. In Downpour, Dross Mines, Ashpit, Mausoleum, and Gehenna, treasure rooms will have 2 known and 1 unknown items. So you get 3 items to pick from with more options. However, Golden Horseshoe seems to not have any effect. You know how, like, some trinkets are just, like, passive items that you carry with you and shit like that? Does certainly seem like Golden Horseshoe is like the weaker variant of more options. So don't worry about that. I love the Fire Mine diamonds. They've got a look to them. So long story short, my entire day is irrevocably ruined. We still got to do Hollow Knight as well. So I'm trying to get a day ahead. And to be honest, I'm still, I know I've talked about this a lot recently, I'm still trying to get some sort of video done for the main channel. Because honestly, the analytics are just dropping faster and faster. It's better to have 2 episodes where I've got an episode of Rimworld going up every day and then an episode of complete crap than Rimworld and nothing. Like, in this situation, it would have been better to keep Isaac on the main channel. Had I have known that I would have an absolute kind of creative blank of ideas. A creative void. Ah! Okay, be careful. Apparently we got hit there by that dirty man's dirty mouth. Been on a bloody bus, isn't it? Right, where's this last one? Careful now. One more hit and we're dead. There we go. Never a doubt in my mind. Right, let's not do that in the boss fight. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give him one of those. Kapow. Give him one of those as well. Nice. Wasn't worth the gamble. 2 bombs was a good cost. Stapler for a pure damage upgrade. We are already to 16.8 damage. Not including the fruitcake tier effects, which can be also very potent. Wow. What a strong run. This is actually stronger than yesterday's run that we had that was ridiculous. In terms of DPS, I do think yesterday's run was still slightly better because of the higher tiers, right? Because of the packs and whatnot. But this one is absolutely good in its own right. Kind of impressed. Okay, then. So I'm genuinely gonna try and go for the double record day today, which is a very difficult thing to do. But again, it is kind of nice in that, for me personally, around, you know, like I kind of start hitting my stride around having recorded the 5th or so episode, which sounds very bizarre, I know, but the next episode of Rimworld probably be quite peppy, because I've already done so many, already warmed up, already in a bit of a stupid fucking mood. But more importantly, it's very nice to know that if I get that episode of Rimworld done, and this is always in the back of my mind, if I get that episode of Rimworld done, the next day, complete creative freedom to do whatever the hell I want. For the main channel, that is. I could do nothing. You know, I could literally do nothing the whole day and still the same amount of content would go out. Downside to that is I have to record 2 episodes of Isaac, 2 episodes of Skyrim, 2 episodes of Rimworld. Get it all edited, get it all uploaded. Uploading alone is a 12-hour commitment. Obviously, I can do that while I do other things, so it's not work. I don't consider uploading work, even though it is. It certainly is according to my fucking electricity bill. I even built like a little tiny PC, so people on Discord will have seen this. Honestly, it's the most franken PC I've ever built. I bought a tiny little Raspberry Pi panel, VESA mounted it to a PC, you know, like a standard monitor mount holes to a PC, which is a tiny little thing. And this PC has VESA mounting on the back of it too. It's very ridiculous. It's like this tiny little thing. Honestly, it might have been better to buy a notebook, but it's more powerful than a notebook. Because obviously the screen is technically a separate unit in or at the size of that lad. When I first built it, it was hideous. I've since done a lot of cable rerouting and that type of thing. As genuinely like a tiny little... It's full HD as well. I didn't half-ass this thing. Particularly because YouTube Studio is not good friends. Why did we lose the effect of the crown? Do I not know how this item works? I thought as if you had all red heart containers were full, you kept the effect. Is it if you're hit? No way. Is that a thing? Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Fuck him up. Kill him! Did I kill him? Oh, it played the animation like I'd killed him. You shit. Honestly, that's probably not too terrible to get a shot speed upgrade. I need to go and look up how this item works in hindsight. Turns out I have no idea. Weird. Yeah, I genuinely thought as if you had nothing but filled red heart containers. Like if you had a half a red heart container or any empty red heart containers, it stopped working. I think a Dark Prince's crown? No, that's if you have one. I will look this up. I guess it must be if you're hit. Which is, in hindsight, maybe a poor item for me. Though with the damage that we've got, and the tier effects that we've got, was that like anesthesia shot plus... Sorry, euthanasia shot plus... Don't confuse those. Medically unsound. Oh, do we want to take Monstros along? No, not really, because our tiers rate is already garbage, but how can I not? Whoops, I missed it. You can blame that on the controller. Look at it this way, though. Now you haven't got to sit here with horrendous tears rate. Monstrous Long would have been funny for the meme, but actually I'm kind of glad I didn't take it, because it's just occurred to me our tears rate is 2.73. That would have been a run ruiner, I think. And, on the plus side, this time around, look. Oh, fuck off! Contact bomb, bitch. What the hell is that crap? You can fuck yourself, you little anus. Contact bombs. Get out of here with that. What was I talking about before that man very unnecessarily annoyed me? I don't remember. Yeah, no, look, we're a third of the way to book one. You've got to think of the silver lining. The silver lining in this case is a book about how to make explosives. What have we got then? Death? I'm alright. I suppose we could teleport back to the boss room if I was extremely lazy. Give me your exclusive club card, please. We've got 17 bombs. I will drain this donation machine dry. Donation machines throughout the realm will fear me. Let me in. What have you got for me, fella? That's a good deal. 39 coins for the habit. Oh, well, it's all about that reusable. You know what? Actually, it's not a bad deal. Every 4 hits, we get a heart back. If we were able to get something like the wafer, old bandage. Give me that fucking donation machine. I'm gonna destroy you. This is the end of the donation machine. Excellent. Excellent. It's been a nice run, donation machine, but your time has come, old man. In the mother fight, it's an extra heart container. Look at it that way. How much was that black heart? 7? 8. You drive a hard bargain. Really could do with a piggy bank now to go with our nun's habit. Alright. Man, I like this members card. My donation machine doesn't, but I do. Right, let's take that, let's make sure we're scrounging for coins here. You know what? Let's also look for secret rooms. At this point, if we've got that, we're gonna be looking for every penny we can get our goddamn hands on. Let me in. Haha, you think you could hide your treasures from me? Strange man who lives in a cave. Right, come on. Coins. Big coins. That's not big coins. That's kind of weak babby tier coins. Let's leave. We could go to the curse room. I quite literally spent an obnoxious amount of money on that spirit heart. I'm not throwing it away on the curse room. Sunk cost fallacy? Ah, you can make that argument. That's the second secret room, isn't it? I can tell by the way the pixels are. Told you. I will admit that was a complete guess. Paid off. Holy crap. I've just noticed, look at the side of the screen. I bet people are screaming at me about this in the comment section. Yesterday's episode. The game's... What the fuck? The game's like slightly cut off all of a sudden? Why has it done that? Hold on. Huh. Well, there you go. I bought that in missing screen real estate. Yeah, luckily you weren't missing anything. Like the end row of items, half the graphic of the Emperor card. That could have been a shame if I'd have only... if I've not realised that and it had been like more severe. Wow, apologies for that. Unbelievable. Bloody lust. That egg thing or a mystery item. I mean, come on. Every time we're hit, we're charging a fast spacebar item. Every time we hit, we also do more damage. That's a nice synergy. You know what? Fuck you guys. I bought this Emperor card here for a reason. Die, spider. Die. What's that thing? It's like a diamond stuck to him. Oh, is that, nose goblin effect? Gotta be, right? Oh, that was a good dodge. Very high tier. Somebody messaged in the Discord, and they said, how do you get past Mum's heart? It's such a bullet hell. Honestly, there will come a point, if you play this game enough, where you will think Mum's heart is one of the easiest bosses in the game. Just trust me. Keep practicing. You will get there, commenter. I believe in you. We all believe in you, don't we, fellow watchers of Isaac? It might seem overwhelming, but when you get you'll learn that bosses have certain patterns and certain cycles, and Isaac is a very predictable... I wouldn't even go as far to call Isaac a bullet hell. It's a very predictable bullet hell if you do want to refer to it as that. It's a twin stick shooter. Literally, I'm using twin sticks now. For me, before it was a bullet hell because I was on a keyboard. There are no sticks on a keyboard, so I couldn't have called it a twin stick shooter. Yeah, that's just science. You can't argue with that. Well, there goes my 8-cent black heart. Thank you. Oh, but we got a key. Hello. Greed. Ah, on the plus side, it doesn't ruin the exclusive club. I guess he doesn't have the membership card. He's not allowed down the trap door. No greedy boys allowed. Oh, look at that. Let me in. What have we got then? 14 cents is actually a fantastic value for Speedball. I don't think we've picked up any other syringes, have we? We've got a rune that could be anything. Well, I mean, except for like Yara, Awaz. That one's Bacano or something else, right? Well, I think that's one of the slightly worse runes. We've already found the second secret rune. Hang on. It could be here. I get the impression it is. No. Try that again. I was about to use a sad bomb then. Okay, I don't think it's there. Alright, we're fine. You're let off the hook for today, Wall. The moon. Well. If you'll excuse me, I have a date with the secret room. I want to keep as many sad bombs as possible, because sad bombs do, I think, they do 20 damage per tier, same as Tammy said. With the effect of fruitcake and everything else we got going on. They're very valuable to us. Health upgrade. Good shit. Remember what I said? Oh, and a luck upgrade too. That works well with fruitcake. Remember what I said? We don't want to go much further. Well, actually, apparently, given that I don't know how the Princess Crown... Actually, no, look. It does work how I think it works. So it's if you've either got an empty red heart or... What am I trying to do here? It's either if you've got an empty red heart or, I assume, you've got... if you get hit on a room. Right. So you got to kind of play as perfection, as perfect as possible. But also you have to worry about taking red heart damage. So we do still need a couple of spirit hearts buffer to make that work as well as possible. God, I love that tier effect. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's a free spirit heart right there with my name on it. Just will take me a little while to... Oh, well. Every time I'm about to say it'll take a little while to get to it. It really doesn't. Really does not. Do you want to go to the curse room? You know what? Fine. Oh! Told you it was fine. You didn't believe me. 23.51 damage. Like, if we could just get a single tears upgrade. Wow. Have we even taken a single angel deal yet? We haven't, have we? What time to be alive? Wait, have we? On the mines too? I haven't taken a single angel deal? I haven't taken a devil deal either. Let's genuinely take red heart damage on that previous floor. It doesn't really matter because we are a powerhouse of a character right now. Fantastic. Sorry, I had to hydrate there. We just recorded tier review for yesterday. Again, as you're watching this, I am trying to get a day ahead just so I can do something with the main channel that isn't dreading the being trapped in the RimWorld world. Career suicide. But we just finished recording tier review, and yesterday's tier review, as you will be acutely aware, because of course you will watch tier review. We had some dirty milk tea, which isn't nearly as fun as it sounds when you realise it's got tapioca in it, which is the least fun of all the things to put in tea. Man, how would you even describe tapioca to people who haven't had it? Chewy sweet vegetable. No, that's a horrible way to describe it. Well, I mean, that's literally what it is. I think it's a root, isn't it? Tapioca root. That was a fantastic bomb placement. Honestly, superb. This is pathetic. So Maggie has, obviously I talked about this yesterday a little bit, but to reiterate, Maggie has the lowest base speed out of all the Isaac characters, as far as I recall. So as a result, she's a little bit of a unit. And as a result, things tend to be a little bit slower than you'd like. There we go. All right, we kept a spirit heart. That's all I can. You know, I'm happy about that. For the boss on this floor too. Fucking hell. 25 minutes. Why have these runs been so unbearably slow recently? Back in the day, blitzed through a run with Azazel all the way to the chest in 8 minutes. What happened? I got old. I'm bad at Isaac. Second secret room. Hello. Fucking phenomenal. I'd like my bomb back, please. Right. Let me in. Nice. Okay. Down we go. I suppose spirit hearts are fairly irrelevant, actually, when we've got Well, for the time being, they're irrelevant. On the mother fight, they'll be much more relevant. Mainly because, you know, that health is how you either win or lose at this game. But besides that, it will allow us to keep this fucking crown going. And in a situation like this, it doesn't really matter. Because if we're hit on a room, we gain 1 charge. I have not seen these guys before. What the hell? How do they work? Well, this doesn't really matter too much. Hello, friend. Yeah, alright. Give me a charge. I'm paying for a charge on Yumheart, which is low tier. But you never know. I want to keep that 18% angel chance alive by any means necessary. Turns out we didn't need to do it, but you know what? Sometimes caution is good to have. Where the fuck did you come from? See the size of that diamond then? These enemies are absolutely absurd. They're so silly. They should make an enemy of that that's similar to the Eternal enemy. But the way they work is they... Please don't do that. The way they work is they just continually spawn other friends. God damn, this is high tension. Please. I just need an angel deal. Please. Ah! Wait, we still haven't lost it. I don't know why. I don't understand. I won't choose to understand. Why did we not lose our... Oh, have I already lost it on this floor, perhaps? Ah, it's kind of likely. We don't need angel deals to win. We don't need the angel or the devil. We are God now. Hello. Speaking of which. So that's a nice backup tier effect in case of our diamonds disappearing. It's just a flat damage upgrade. A good damage upgrade too. 26 damage. I'll take that. Go on. That way when we inevitably get hit on the mother fight, we've got a nice thing to back us up there. I need to start building up my coins now that I literally paid that man to recharge Yumheart. And in every subsequent room has been a plethora of health. You know what? Don't even bother. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll do that too. Actually, look, we got 90 bombs, and I'm saving them for the mother fight, because we could probably rip her apart with sand bombs, and the prince's crown, or the diamond crown, or the crown of whatever. Conversely, I don't know how much of a difference they'll make in the grand scheme of things, you know. We've already got such great damage. The big problem is going to be... Well, actually, I don't think we're going to have a problem on the mother fight. I don't want to call the run, because I called yesterday's run and then I killed myself in the most incredible way possible. I hate these things. Let me through. Hello. How are you doing? How do we kill this thing again? Oh, we shoot the chain. Shoot the chain. There we go. Right, now we shoot whatever the hell we want. Because we're Americans, damn it. Still haven't lost my devil deal. Oh, that's because you got Spirit Heart. I do know how this game works. Well, sometimes I do. I pretend to. Trick you guys into thinking I do, anyway. Who do I damage now? Who do I shoot? What the hell? I don't understand. God, I wish I knew how this boss works. Every time I fought him up to this point, it's just been an absolute massacre. We just annihilated him. I've never had to worry about his mechanics before. Well, there's a synth oil. So now we've got... it's not synthol. Like the actual thing in real life is synthol, not synth oil. I actually don't know. I mean, I haven't used it personally. Don't have the need to. I've already got such massive rippling muscles. From almost tearing this controller apart on a daily basis. Credit to Sony's testament and engineering. Right. Well, item room. Already found it. Completed it, mate. Shop, though. High tier shops in this particular run. Range upgrade. Hey. I'll take that. It feels like our range has been pretty goddamn terrible this run. Ah! Grabbing me with your strange grabby hands. I mean, yeah, I'm well aware that's quite literally what they're for, but... Hello? Pay to win. I'm trying to do that, but... It's not really going so well. Bearing in mind, right now, we've got a lot of the damage coming from Bloody Lust, so take what we've got currently going with a grain of salt. Active recharge is a bit pointless if our spacebar item is Yumheart. I'm blowing you up. How dare you? Should work like Spelunky. If people like the shopkeeper, you shouldn't be allowed back in. Should we leave? Don't like that shop. Charge plug. So sharp plug, if you try and use your active item without a charge on it, it will take some of your health in exchange for a charge. Of course, you might realize the slight problem with that and Yumheart. There used to be some fun combos you could do with that, though. So let's say, for example, like piggy bank in greed mode. If you had Sharp Plug plus an item like Yum Heart, maybe a couple of overcharges on it, or some way to generate charge, you could obviously harm yourself, get your health back, and spawn some coins. Rinse and repeat. IV Bag, actually, is a good example of one that works really well for that. IV Bag Bloody Penny is a very simple combo that can also work well with that type of thing. What's that door for? How bizarre. It's just there to taunt you. You come in from the other side, and then you're stuck. That's so weird. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's just an environmental thing they haven't ever done before. Concept of doors leading into rooms that you can walk around, but not from that particular entrance. Fair enough. I don't really know these floors very well. Gehenna, Mausoleum. Just simply because the only times I have run them have been for mother fights, and the only times I've wanted to do mother fights is when I've been so overpowered enough to make it work. So I haven't had the luxury of suffering through them in a way that this surprisingly powerful, but apparently not that good build is. You know what? I have one of those. Give me some spirit hearts. Well, I'll take those. Ooh, strength on the mother fight makes us bigger, but does give us a multiplier to our damage. You know what? Let's just huggle us in here. Boom. Another card. The Fool. Go to the curse room, I suppose. Sure, why not? See what we got. Curse rooms have been pretty good to us so far, except for that one. That one decided to betray me. I'll remember your face. Oh. But apparently I won't remember the thing I went on a tirade about no less than 2 seconds ago. Where'd that coin come from? Have we got an item that spawns coins when we get hit? No. How very strange. Eden's Blessing. Of course I have to take Eden's Blessing. It's a tiers upgrade for a start, which is something we have not received this entire run. Perhaps more importantly, firstly, put a bomb. If you shoot a poop, it just kind of limply disappears. If you blow up a poop, it forms a concrete, rigid bridge capable of supporting a rather large, powerful lady whose tears are nails, which you'd assume would be fairly heavy. Right, let's be careful. Oi! Priest. Please. I was going to say, you know, like in the way I would normally say, look at those boys in anything I ever do. This was a very unfortunate phrasing that I'm glad I caught myself, but now I'm going to talk about anyway, thus kind of undermining not saying it in the first place. You know how I refer to things as boys? Like, oh, look at those boys. I don't like those boys is exactly what I said about this particular enemy on the last floor. Whoa, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Don't like you. Please, fuck off. Okay, we're good. I was about to say, stop touching those boys, priest. And then it occurred to me that that particular choice of wording was probably fairly poor. Then again, I suppose so is the choice of touching boys. Can't imagine they're of the soundest of minds. I don't think that's a very controversial opinion. Hello. Oh, super greed this time. Well, that was a tragic end to him. I'm hoping this shop has something good in it, because I'm going quite hard on my sad bombs here. Hello. 404 and dog food. Sure. I'll buy some dog food. Why not? Hagalaz? Awaz. Could have been Yarra. That takes us down to a dirty sphincter. And given the previous topic, I'd rather not broach that point. So there is our mother fight. Well, not mother fight, sorry. But, well, I suppose technically our mother fight, yeah. Our mum fight. Which will lead, inevitably, to the mother fight. How are we doing? Damage is great if we can keep the crown active. So as long as we have a charge in the heart ready to go before we go down into the big man's fight, we can at least get it for a good few seconds until I'm inevitably hit in the first few bullets. At which point we're relying on the nail. Motherfucker. That was dangerous. Can I have brimstone? Oh, we got 50-50 chance of a deal with the devil. All I've got to do is survive this upcoming fight. It doesn't matter if it's devil or angel at this stage. Let's fucking take it. We've got enough health to make it work either way, you know. Hi. Please don't blow yourself up. Isaac. Right, let's trip down a bomb. Which I think was a sensible choice. Take the Polaroid. For what little it matters. Devil deal. Little Abaddon? I've never picked you up before. I don't know what you do. You do... Oh. That's not very good. You're like Lord Brimstone, but terrible, I see. How great. Well, that was not worth the 2 hearts I paid for you. No offense to the Labradon. Well, that's really bad. That's kind of absolute dog shit here, isn't it? And I still walked into the fucking bullet. Wow, I'm actually really disappointed about... What, can you spawn in black hearts? Like, more of the void? Maybe so. Maybe that's the appeal of it. Shit, I'm actually going to go look that up, because otherwise that's like... That's like, arguably maybe worse than fucking Brother Bobby. A little... Abaddon. Fluctuating black ring. 1 charge, second time deals similar to touch it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nope, it literally... Similarly to More of the Void, Black Ring deals 3.5 damage per tick, up to 15 times per ring. Belongs to the Conjoined set. That's it. That is a very, very low tier item. That is a very low tier item. Wow. I'm offended that that's even in the game. And honestly, if I hadn't played this game for 2,000 hours, I would absolutely be going for a Steam refund. Maybe I could still get one. Steam's very lax about their refund policy. I've refunded quite a few Steam games, I won't lie. If I buy a game and it is quite literally just not up to scratch, refund that shit. You have the power now to show game developers that they shouldn't fuck around anymore. I mean, look, it worked with Cyberpunk, right? Granted, it's still the most profitable year ever. CD Projekt Red, that is, but hey. Give me the strength card. Gonna need all the strength I can get going into this fight now. I traded two of my fucking precious red hearts for this little shite. Honestly, just strangle him. Eat him and take his power. We need an item that does that in Isaac. You could call it... You could call it... Infanta... Infant... Devourer. That sounds like a black metal band, doesn't it? No, it sounds like a death metal band. There is actually a death metal band called Infinite Annihilator, which, as you can imagine, are incredibly pleasant. Bombs. All the bombs I could ever need, you say? What a deal. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this run currently. If that's Cursed Eye, am I going to take another gamble on a mother run? Given that we've had 2, arguably only 1 runs. Am I going to throw away another one? It does form black hearts. It doesn't say that on the wiki. Labradon, I can only offer you my sincerest apologies. But the problem is now, you're going to have to offer me your sincerest apologies when I try and use you to get black hearts and inevitably take more damage. It's Guppy's Eye. Oh, we got Dagars. That'll do as well. I should have saved that for the next floor, really, but it doesn't really matter. Right. On we go. Well. That was not really worth the boss intro, was it? Hello. Take one of those. See me in the morning. The tower. Tower with what we've got right now. Honestly, tower sad bombs is almost as good going into the mother fight as the strength card. Overall, though, because it's a 2-phase boss, the strength card will be more valuable over the course of the entire fight. Please fuck off. I don't know what you do when you glow red. Should we go in here? I assume at this point it costs an entire... Honestly, you know what? Ooh, it was worth it, though. Hello, Satan. You got a pentagram for me there, fella? Don't know why I used to charge in the heart when there was just so many hearts lying around. Well, Abaddon, I'm relying on you here. Get me some black hearts. Brilliant. What a shit. Oh. You know what? Hang on, I retract my previous retraction. I'm not sure he did. I think it was probably from Serpent's Kiss, from Fruitcake. We had it happen before, don't forget. I think he's still a stinky liar. We got dice for him. If it's D6 or D1, it's D4. What does that do? Rerolls all items on the floor, right? Really don't remember them very well. No. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to interact with it. D6 and D1 is reroll you in various different ways. D5 starts the floor. D2 is reroll consumables in the dice room. D3 is reroll consumables on the floor. So D4 must be reroll items on the floor, I believe. What is this? Corpse one. Go on. Scourge. Bah. Ah. Wasn't really fair, given that I put a bomb on the side that it expected me to run to, but never mind. No devil do, you say. Colour me shocked. It's a good job we've had some very powerful runs to make up for my own controller-based shortcomings. If anybody feels particularly bored one day, I would genuinely interested in finding out. Son of a bitch. We've got pie amount of tears now. Win rate versus, ow. Win rate versus loss rate, post and pre-controller switchover. What was it, like the first 15 episodes had to be on controller? I think so, anyway. Look at the size of that man. Good God. He's so massive. Please get your horrible, dirty peeper eyes away from me when I've attached a giant explosive diamond to them. What a strange sentence. How many more sentences do you think have been spoken since video games came out that otherwise would have potentially remained never spoken in the history of humanity? You know, following like the big games crash, Atari, E.T. era, before Nintendo basically saved it again. What if they just said, nah, that's it, I'm not going to try on video games. Nintendo were like, no, we'll stick to playing cards, because honestly, it's too much of a gamble. And that's it. You know, they just never happened. How much shit do you think would have been said? Dark Prince's crown. Okay, I need to look up both of these crowns here. Right, so. Crown. That's not Dark Prince's crown. I know I always say that. Oh, is it Dark Prince's crown? The Crown of Light, Dark Prince's crown. There's Bloody Crown, Crack Crown, Devil's Crown, Holy Crown, Wicked Crown, and Glitch Crown. As you can imagine, they're very easy to confuse. So Crown of Light is the one that we've got. Replaces normal tears with blue diamond tears, while he has no damaged red heart containers or bone hearts. Right. That's what I thought. The effect will deactivate for the rest of the room when damage is taken regardless of health. Got it. Fine. Okay. Dark Prince's crown. When at exactly one red heart. Well, that's never going to fucking happen, is it, you stinky old Satan? I don't want that out of the bloody book either. I think it would have potentially got us to bookworm. That could have been an argument for it. Honestly, not really interested. It's not worth it, because if it didn't give us bookworm, what are we going to do? I suppose I could have taken Book of Belial into the mother fight, which in hindsight would have been a far better idea. Do you want to go for a blood bag play? Last time that killed us. This time, though, I have faith. We've almost finished the floor, too. Whoops. It was the wrong button. Go on. Careful. Bloody lost. It counts as the same floor, right, for the mother fight? Might actually be good. Right, let's backtrack carefully. Let's not take our health down any lower. We need to make sure we've got enough health to go into the mother fight with. Thank you for that. You know I can see what's in there, right, you big anus? Nice. Yeah, let's not play that anymore unless we've got an excess of health, because honestly, in hindsight, with the amount of runes we've got left, if we take hits as well, we might not have enough to clear the entire floor and have full health going into the mother fight, so let's be careful. I mean, it's very generous, I can't deny that. He's certainly paid out with a lot of shit here. Right. I'm just going to open all of these, and then I'm going to frantically run away. Paralysis. I'm going to take it just so I don't confuse myself with it in the future. What else we got here? Range upgrade. Good shit. Can't open that. Didn't really want it anyway. It's bombs and coins. Let's open those up. And if they happen to blow them up, you know what? Good. That's what the little shit gets. Hoisted by his own petard. Maybe a little more literally than he anticipated. Oh, no. There's another. There's his friend. Well, I suppose if we get more keys now, it's not like we've got anything else to spend on, is it? Retrovision, could you fuck off? What an awful pill. I can't believe that's still in the game. It's so bad. How would you like reduced vision for the rest of the floor? Well, it's not for the rest of the floor. It's like 15 seconds, isn't it? But still horrible. Just got to be careful. Don't take too much damage here. Don't take too much damage. Keep an eye on your hearts. Very straightforward. There's the mother fight. Right. Do you want to trade 2 bombs for 4 bombs? I mean, I'm no economist. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. But honestly, that seems like a fair deal. I would really love to get blood bag. It's not much of a bonus. But the slight extra bit of confidence there would be something. They just blow up into enemies, right? Yeah, I thought so. How can we do this then? Secret room, for a start. Probably here. If I had to guess. Terrible. Terrible guess. Bad guess. Could be here. Bad guess as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I actually didn't realize we could stealth below this guy as well. Obviously, we want to try and strike a balance here whereby, well, exactly that happens. Where we don't take damage, where we're also capable of farming up more health. Really be looking for heart drops. The Empress could be good to take into the fight. We got a strength card somewhere, though, and that was obviously far better than the Empress. Yes. Die. Bleed. Boil and die. Okay. Can get occasional red heart drops in these rooms. No luck. Shoot the fires just for sport more than anything else. That one has a coin in it. We can see that with Guppy's eye. Oh, shit. We might not be able to get the blood bag plate. To be honest, it's probably only going to be IV bag anyway, so I'm not going to cry about that. Let's bomb that. Play you for 2 keys, I suppose. You never know. Okay. Fair enough. I can't open that yet, but we'll see if we can backtrack a little bit. Secret room then. Could be here. Hey. Right. Pills. Locked down. 48-hour energy is good. Okay. Right, so. Pop that once. Should have waited for the payout. Doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure it's still... Oh, maybe it still doesn't activate. Maybe I fucked that then. Alright, whatever. Hi. Oh, what a horrible room to accidentally stumble in on. We've got our prince's crown. Ready for the fight ahead. That's not a full red heart, so I'm not going to take it. That's the best I can do. That's everything we've got. Where's that strength card gone? Because I'd really like that to take down. It's a damage multiplier, whereas Empress is... Although, we've already got Magic Mush. I don't know if they work together. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We're getting something out of it, right? On we go. So I'm hoping Bloody Lust remains, and I'm hoping this doesn't count as a separate floor. It does not. That's great. Yeah, it's 1.5 damage for the extra size. Probably was not worth it. There goes Prince's Crown. Literally within the first 30 seconds. So outstanding play there. I really do honestly wonder why I've lost so many of these runs so frequently. Jesus, we're so massive. I can't avoid these. On the plus side, we're obviously doing something well, seeing as we're already on phase 2. Hold that for me. It's very precious. No! Bad guess. Bad guess. Ow. We're going to lose again. We're going to lose again. What the hell's going on? There you are. Damn it. Ah! Don't Isaac me. Please just die. Madam, I literally cannot dodge these tears. I'm too much of a unit. Fuck. I'm gonna die. We're actually gonna die. We're gonna lose this run. All of this was for nothing. Bad shot there from the bomb. Come on, just die. Just die. Just do us a favor. Fucking die. My god. And there was never a doubt. There was never a doubt in my mind, to be completely frank. That was easy. It was very, very easy. We've done it. Yuckheart has appeared in the basement, and that is another character ticked off. So we've got Isaac done, Maggie done, Cain done, Judas done. Samson is finished, Azazel, Lazarus, Eden. So now we've got, and of course, Lilith. We've got the choice going forward of Jacob, Esau, Bethany, Forgotten, Apollyon, Keeper, Lost, Eve? Blue Baby. Blue Baby's actually not that difficult. I don't know why I haven't done Blue Baby yet. Eve. I guess what we'll do then is we'll finish Eve tomorrow. Get another character completely ticked off. I think that's the safest bet.